Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe. Feel free to share the videos because it really does help the channel. Ripple announces a new partnership with the Great Ormond Street Hospital, the children's charity, the GOSH they call it. Ripple, the lender and enterprise blockchain, and Ripple and Crypto Solutions, I should say, is proud to announce a new 2-year partnership with Great Ormond Street Hospital Children's Charity, the GOSH charity, which will see funds donated by Ripple to help support cancer care at Great Ormond Street Hospital, the GOSH hospital there. So through the partnership, GOSH charity will become Ripple's primary non-profit partner in the UK. Also, Ripple Labs cites Voyager digital ruling in the XRP versus SEC lawsuit. Ripple Labs cites the Voyager digital ruling to strengthen its fair notice defense in the XRP versus SEC lawsuit. The SEC's motion to strike out Ripple's fair notice defense was rejected by Judge Annalisa Torres, giving Ripple a significant win in the lawsuit. Also, Coinbase is petitioning the SEC to exclude crypto staking from the securities law. And I know a lot of people that would be excited about that because that kind of messed up a great deal of opportunity for investors. And again, I'm not sure that protecting investors has the same definition for the SEC as the investors believe it to have. Because again, everything the SEC has been doing the past few years has only hurt retail investors. Maybe they mean institutional, but it definitely doesn't help the retail investors. So maybe they should offer clarity there too, as they're kind of muddy with their regulatory clarity with fintech and with cryptocurrencies. They're very, very muddy on their definition of what they mean by protecting investors, because I don't believe it means protecting retail investors such as you and I. The recent crypto crackdown in the U.S. has been typified by the SEC Commission's hardline approach to policing several crypto firms. The SEC has taken aim at Paxos, Binance, Ripple, Kraken's staking services, and that's again where Coinbase is coming in. And we know even a lot of wallets, because of the uncertainty in the USA, have just removed that basically that option altogether. So again, just adds up to the retail investor has not been protected by the SEC, but quite the opposite. So the SEC's decision to probe Kraken and demand it halts its staking services due to its infringement of securities laws has caused Coinbase to act proactively. The popular U.S. exchange has sent a petition to the SEC to explain why staking can't be universally labeled as securities. But this is not the first time Coinbase has made its case. More exciting news, ARF solving liquidity constraints in cross-border payments with support from Stellar Development Foundation. ARF, the Swiss-regulated global settlement banking platform with support from the Stellar Development Foundation, the SDF, is now offering the world's first unsecured, short-term, USDC-based working capital financing solutions for licensed financial institutions. And man, that was a mouthful. So making cross-border payments faster, cheaper, and more transparent and inclusive is a priority for global economic development and prosperity. However, as a capital-intensive sector, cross-border payments remain a challenging industry for payment and remittance companies with limited capital. But solutions that bridge Web3 and traditional finance can tackle this problem. That's where ARF, a global settlement banking platform, and the Stellar Development Foundation, a nonprofit organization supporting the growth and development of the open source Stellar network, have teamed up to solve the liquidity constraints faced by payment and remittance companies in cross-border payments. Now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has stepped up and said no to the whole WEF, World Economic Forum platform. Now, today, he's saying Florida governor wants to ban the CBDC to protect Floridians. Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida and a presidential hopeful, has proposed a new bill to oppose the central bank digital currency CBDC as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has stated that he wants to protect citizens from the surveillance and control of the federal government through a CBDC. Therefore, he has proposed legislation to ban a national central bank digital currency. In accordance with the state's Uniform Commercial Code, DeSantis has introduced new legislation that would prohibit the use of any CBDC issued by a foreign reserve or a foreign sanctioned central bank. If the legislation goes through, it would also shield Florida residents from a global digital currency issued by a foreign central bank. In March 20th press release, DeSantis said, the Biden administration's effort to inject a centralized bank digital currency is about surveillance and control. I think they meant control. So today's announcement will protect Florida consumers and businesses from the reckless adoption of a centralized digital dollar, which will stifle innovation and promote government-sanctioned surveillance. And a lot of people are excited, regardless of their political party, on Ron DeSantis protecting the entire state with that, as they already understand the criticalness of remaining and in control of your privacy. Stumbling through that, my apologies. Also, to finalize the video, the update from XRPayNet is now available for trading on Coinstore, providing you with even more options to buy and sell. Joining the growing community on @CoinstoreEXC and start trading XRPayNet today. And there's a link provided if you're on Twitter. Go ahead and check that out at the XRPayNet @XRPayNet. And it'll take you right to that, now available on Coinstore. And I updated my wallet, and I do like all of the additional things. Good job, guys, and the team at XRPayNet. Very, very amazing. So, guys, remember, this is not financial advice, but I do want to say really quick before we go, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the charts today, but if not, you might want to look. I haven't checked since the time of the recording, but we've seen XRP go from somewhere around 38 cents to about 45 cents already this morning before time of recording this video. So that's getting very exciting too. Also too, what seems to be interesting just for fun is looking at XDC. It seems to be holding pretty near steady, and again, at least before the time of the recording, at 10% of what XRP is doing. So that's very interesting to see as well. And again, we do know that both of those fit under the platform of the new ISO 20022 messaging systems for their compliance as well. And, you have people saying tomato, tomato, potato, and getting so lost for the trees that they can't see the forest. But again, it is what it is. It's not meant for everyone. You have to use a little critical thinking on that one. But for those of you who do and understand, you will be very successful for your patience and for your critical thinking. But again, guys, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Pay no attention to what the critics say. A statue has never been erected in honor of a critic. Again, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, and we will catch you in the next one.